Hi Darryl, this is Salo, and this is your Starseed Activation Light Language Reading. I see symbols around others in the universe, and when I see these symbols, I draw them, and they're not meant to have one word regarding it, because light language speaks to the soul without words. It's a feeling, it's an emotion. It goes to the right side of our brain, which is creativity, music, dance, poetry, carpentership, anything sculpting, anything creative is really, really important on the right side of the brain. So a lot of times light language means a lot of things, just like the Hebrew language or symbols, the Egyptian hieroglyphics, and even Sumerian tablets have symbols on them, and even the ETs out there in the universe have symbols, so it has a universal meaning. It creates a spark of light in our DNA to help us raise our consciousness and help us remember who we are when we look at these symbols. It's almost like little sounds vibrating caught in the moment of time. And in India, they use the mandalas, and they have found that the Sri Yantra mandala actually is in the key of C sharp, that we are looking at frozen music in time. So that's why we feel so moved by artwork, because it speaks to our soul. And so today, all of these symbols that I have in the center, right in here, and all the way down, right in this circle, are all your personal light language readings. And so, in most of the readings, I always have the guides and angels coming in. This is your guides and angels connecting to your starship of where you came from. And I was tuning in to Arcturus, which is a very scientific, analytical planet, but also creative at times too. In fact, a lot of the crystal mystery skulls come from Arcturus. And a lot of those ascended masters use their sound frequency of their consciousness to carve the crystal skulls, and they are like a library of information. I feel that you were a very analytical scientist in past lifetime, analyst, doctor, surgeon, and anything that had to do with precision. That in this lifetime, you came in with a sense of, if I don't do it perfect, I'm going to die. And you know what? In past lifetimes, if you didn't analyze something, your ship could have gone off course and everybody died. And in past lifetimes, you being a surgeon, if you didn't do it right, then someone died. And so this is a lifetime of getting more free form. And this is kind of loose, light language in here. This looseness is saying to you in this lifetime, be the creative person that you are. Draw, music, dance, carpentry. Use your psychic abilities, your intuition. Trust it. You could be a good reader, a good tarot reader, a good psychic, a good paranormal investigator, looking at how the world works through intuition rather than just mathematics, science, analytics, and things being perfect. I feel like you've had some Japanese lifetimes here through this, and the doorways that you've gone through. This is also some light language from the Pleiades, the Seven Sisters. I believe that you do have some wonderful creative abilities about yourself, and just letting those come through in this lifetime is so, so important. Here again, I'm getting Arcturus and some connections to the crystal skulls and some creativity with that. A lot of these dots and dashes are like Morse code. They actually go to help align us to that right side to get these downloads of spark of energy from our DNA to activate our codons within our body and our pineal gland that stands in the center of our brain. It sits on a little saddle where the pineal gland is. It is our psychic center. It's our intuition. And a lot of times when we have a lot of fluoride in our toothpaste and the water, it calcifies the pineal gland, and it kind of blocks a lot of our psychic ability. So even getting a tuning fork and putting it on your head, and I sell those on my Etsy store, I also send a little video with that, how to do that to help break up some of that calcium deposits to help you get more intuitive with your guides and angels and come in a bigger download of your higher self, because that also tells your spiritual purpose. You're here to be non-judgmental, to be a little bit free-flowing, to have compassion. You are 6 in numerology. You're here to work on family and communities and animals and being involved with that in this lifetime. You're also a humanitarian. Humanitarian, that means you don't like bullies. When you were a kid, you probably said, hey, come over here, I'll be your friend, if they were getting bullied. And you would take your shirt off your back to help someone in need, my guides are saying. You also are very intuitive. You're born on a 2-day, and that makes you very psychically in tune, but also learning cooperation and balance is so important in this lifetime too for you. So the other things that come up in this reading is to actually tune into those past lifetimes in Japan of meditation. That's going to really get you connected to your guides and angels. And also maybe keeping a dream journal can help you too remember your dreams and kind of give you some direction in life, because that's how your guides and angels first come to you, is through dreams. And then asking in your head, and that little voice that says, hey, I need help, and you get that little voice giving you an answer. Know that's your guides and angels. Or when you come up to a 4-way stop sign and all of a sudden you're starting to stop and you start to go, you realize you hear this little voice saying, don't go, Darryl. And that's your guides and angels warning you because somebody actually ran that stop sign. So trusting in the universe, getting some oracle cards and picking them every day is a good way that your guides and angels try to contact you to raise your consciousness and help you develop those psychic abilities. So there's many ways of doing it, and it's a matter of not being so perfectionistic. You've had those, everything had to be perfect and in order. And this is also important to be having faith and trust in the universe, to know that everything is going to be okay, and to know that there's a higher force out there, and to learn to discover that within yourself. This is about doorways that you'll be going through to raise your consciousness. Especially this year, you're in a personal year of a number 7 in numerology, and that 7 means have faith and trust and connect to your guides and angels, and to know you're getting the correct answer, because with the way that the planet is changing now, with the government, our currency, cryptocurrency, our healthcare system, different countries and the war, your superpower is your organic AI, which is your organic aligned intuition is your superpower, my friend. And when you use your intuition, you'll know what the truth is. You know where you need to go in your direction. And to know that your first hit about something that you get in your mind about something is probably true, and some guidance that your guides and angels are coming your way. You're also here to learn about welcoming change and acknowledging that consciousness is everywhere in the universe, and that we are one in the universe, because these are the ETs coming over the next few years, and you may even have contact with them. You never know. And with your guides and angels coming in, they're going to be so happy that you're connecting. So work on yourself with that meditation. Take walks in nature. Have an animal around you. Sit on your lap. There are great philosophers of animals out there. If you tune in and talk to them telepathically, they're going to give you great wisdom in the universe. Even a cat laying on you purrs at a frequency that is in the key of C sharp, which is Om. And they found that cats heal 100 times faster than dogs because of their purr. It's in the key of C sharp, which is a very healing frequency. How cool is that? I love it. Now these symbols here is the totality of all your past lifetimes coming together, expressing your feelings and emotions in the sea of energy. Any spirals that you see on your artwork here, your light language print, are saying that these are major activations of energy you're going to get through when you watch these symbols or look at them. These are the symbols of the star seeds here, coming from other planets, other universes, and where your home planets are. And so put this where you can view it every day, be it as a screensaver, put it in your hallway, put it in your bedroom, your office, your desk, whatever that is where you can look at this. You will always get constant downloads and help you move forward with clarity and direction. This means a million things, not one thing. This reading today is only one interpretation of maybe a million interpretations. So trust in positive outcomes. Focus on the bigger picture. And freeing the mind through meditation and reflection is part of your spiritual purpose and everything. Let go of the past. Look at flexible answers and directions. Don't have a hypersensitive reaction about things. Be courage, my guides are saying. Get rid of that anxiety and have courage to move forward with new things in the universe and to know that everything is all okay. Also, let go of any critical reactions that you have. Take a deep breath in, hold it for 4 seconds, let it out through your mouth, and you will get the answer, and you will teach your body to respond instead of react with anxiety, and watch the magic happen. So, have the free flow of the Pleiades here. Free flow, let things go, be yourself, be creative, and watch the magic happen. If you'd ever like an hour reading with me, going over your spiritual purpose more and direction with your numerology and your astrology chart, you can go to my website, salostanleypsychic.com. Fill out the contact form near the bottom of the page and send it off, and we'll get you going with a reading. It's all recorded. It's very reasonably priced. It has a sliding fee for payment. And you know what? I've been doing it for 30 years. You will not be disappointed. I know that I help people with their journey, and their lives can get changed by having a full reading. So if you feel stuck in life, confused, I'm here for you. And even after that, I do half-hour sessions for only $45 on any subject you want. I'm here to be a coach and say you can do it in the universe, and know that all is well. And may you have the best day ever.